Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Just take a moment to settle in and settle down. Feel yourself on the water. Know that there's a cool breeze. Right in this very moment, I know I have no worries. And I also say, if perhaps there is something that I've let bother me, now's the time that I let it go. This great big body of water can swallow up anything that I'm going through. And so I let the water take my stress, my worries, any pain that I'm having in the body, my physical body. I just let it go. I feel simple. I feel easy. I feel light. And I feel calm. Simple, easy, light, and calm. These are not just words. I claim this. Right now I'm settling in and I do feel simple, easy, light, and calm. I no longer allow anything to rob me of those feelings. And when I look back, it's usually my mind. It's usually my mind that robs me of certain feelings, isn't it? But not tonight. Instead, tonight I reflect just like the sun reflecting on the water, and I, just like the sun, I am a powerful being. And when I think about power, what comes to mind? What qualities reflect on me that are powerful? It's not control over others, it's not my words. So what powerful qualities do I have? Again, just like that sun. When God talks about the soul, what does God say the power of the soul is? No matter what religion I was born into, or no matter what religion I follow, the first power of the soul is peace. So right now I experience peace. I think about the peace that I embody. Is my peace powerful enough to calm my neighbors? I think about the world today. I think about the constant and never-ending chatter and chit-chat. What kind of peace do others experience today? And when I maintain that state of peace, what do I bring and give to others? Another power of the soul is happiness. Do people see me smile? Do they feel a smile from me even when my lips aren't physically smiling? What about if I'm on the telephone? Can I hear someone smile the way they're speaking? And then, of course, another power is love, the power of love. I think that's what the world needs most, is to experience love. And so right now I'm just thinking about these qualities: peace, happiness, and love. And I'm claiming them. I was born with the power of peace and the power of happiness and the power of love. And perhaps I need to practice remembering that. Perhaps I need to practice having others hear happiness when they talk to me. And it's okay. This is something that I can do. These are gifts that I give to others. And I know I can't necessarily give to others unless I myself am feeling full and perhaps fulfilled. And so back to I, the power of the soul. I, the power of the soul. Say that. I, the power of the soul, and stop there. First it sounded funny, I, the power of the soul. But I'm no longer the body when I meditate. So I, the power of the soul, can give. I, the power of the soul, know the difference between right and wrong. And as I reconnect with the soul, I want to do the right thing at the right time, going forward all the time. And so what is it that can help me most with this? Well, each week we talk about the thoughts and the mind. And each week I am reminded, I'm always reminded that everything begins with my thoughts. Things happen, of course, but my reaction is always about my thoughts. And I was thinking about what is it that opens up my thoughts? How does that thought process begin? Now let's take sleep out of the equation. I know when I sleep, the mind is still going and there are thoughts. But I'll give you a hint. Those eyes of mine, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and I think they are. And God says that I must get in touch with the power of my soul so that I can have civilized and be civilized versus having criminalized. Think about that. Where does judgment begin? Where does judgment begin? Is it really with my thoughts? Or is it through those eyes when I look at another? So the windows of the soul, my eyes, very important. I think the eyes and the power of thought work simultaneously. And so going forward, I have to be very careful. Although my thoughts create, I want to have civilized going forward. I want to be civilized. I want to act civilized. And so going forward, before I think, what am I allowing to enter my eyes? Well, it's easy when I'm out on the lake because I see beauty in nature and in the trees and in the water. But when I'm not in nature, can I allow the same beauty to enter my eyes when I look at others? Can I always find beauty in others or in a situation? I know the answer is yes, but perhaps tonight this is just a gentle reminder that I have to shut my criminal eyes and that I, the power of the soul, can see everything with beauty. And as I'm looking out and I'm seeing others as beautiful and I'm seeing situations as accurate, what's the vibration that I'm bouncing back out there? And what do my thoughts look like at that point when I see everything is beautiful and everything is accurate? And now I ask myself in my safe and sacred meditation space isn't. Isn't everything beautiful? Isn't life working for me? I must remember that I, the soul, who resides right here in the middle of this forehead, right here, steering, directing, controlling, I, the soul, am all powerful. And because I'm all powerful, I must be very careful. Look around. Without judging, look around. There's a lot of criminal vision. And even that criminal vision can be very subtle. Very subtle. In fact, most criminal vision is not expressed. It's maintained in the thoughts. I don't like this one. I don't like their views. Why does my neighbor park in front of my house? Whatever those thoughts are that I've allowed through my eyes, tonight I vow to let that go. I let that completely go again, even if I am not physically sitting on this body of water. I let all of that go into this water. Just let it absorb. Water has the power to wash away. And I should probably say wash instead of wash away with my New Jersey accent. The water has the power to wash away. And tonight, I am washing away all that is old and unnecessary. And there's a lot of it. But I know the water can handle it. And I, the power of the soul, give to the water. I don't even need to name anything because my thoughts are so powerful, I believe. Tonight I've come to the water to cleanse. And in Christianity, I think about dipping in the water, the rebirth. And so why don't I do that right now? Why don't I feel like I'm being cleansed from head to toe? I didn't need all that garbage anyway. What benefit was any of the negativity bringing me? And because I recognize power, if I'm resonating with any type of negativity, is it true? Isn't it possible that that negativity can become manifest in my body? Do I have some pains or aches? Perhaps it was because of my criminal vision, which affected my thoughts and then resonated through my body. And so right now, I let go. I know what the water is capable of. I am out here completely at ease, just like I started this meditation, gently floating, feeling the breeze. I am here, and I am finished. I am finished with all that is old and unnecessary. Again, I don't need to name it. Just let go. I, the power of the soul, am able to let go. And now, regardless of my background, regardless of how I was raised or what my religion is, I know there's a supreme soul. And I know that supreme soul has been given many, many names. Shiva, Jehovah, Allah, Christ, Buddha. And whatever name I have been associating God with, I remember that I, the soul, am a product of the Supreme Soul. Again, whatever name I know is God. And I know that the Supreme Soul wants only the best for me. And I know that although I've been healed tonight, and that it is a little bit easier when I go into meditation and I need to do anything, it's just easy. But I remind myself that the Supreme Soul is unwavering in his or her commitment to me, child of God. And it's okay occasionally, or maybe often, it doesn't matter, maybe daily, I reach out and I take the help of the Supreme Soul. And it looks something like this. I become still. I become very quiet. And I say, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, I am here. I am remembering you. And then I go into yoga or union. And I have yoga with the Supreme Soul. I just sit quietly. Sometimes I don't think anything at all. I just connect. I link. And that's when God's healing energy works on me. Mysteriously, magically, but powerfully. And all I have to do is remember. And there's a beautiful word, which is man manabhav. Man manabhav. And that's when God says, be mine with your mind. And as I close out tonight, I think about be mine with your mind. And I imagine the Supreme Father speaking to me and telling me, be mine with your mind. And that means everything. That means let go, child. That means shh. Let your mind rest. It's worked so hard. Let your mind rest. Why don't you take a rest? Why don't you be at ease? Why don't you remember that everything is okay? Why don't you let me do the work? I'll do the heavy lifting for you. Man manabhav, be mine with your mind. And it's that easy. And then when I'm no longer in yoga, when I'm no longer having meditation or union with God, maybe I have to do a little more work. Maybe it's time for me to remember that I truly am a child of God. Maybe it's time for me to stop thinking about expressions and words and thinking that they are simply expressions and words, and allow them to have meaning so that I can be healed. I have to disconnect from this world. Statistics are real. I think today I heard it's 1,000 deaths a day. And while that is occurring, I can still be at peace. I can still recognize that I am protected. And that's what I'm doing. It's a practice. Man manabhav. God speaks to me. Man manabhav. Be mine with your mind. The answer's there. And the answer also lies in what I do with my eyes. That's something I've learned tonight. So no more criminalized, right? Civilized, like we're supposed to be, and my eyes become civil. And so Gay, Kraft, Prilliman, watching in San Antonio, remembering that you're always a peaceful soul. Judy Bannon, look at you growing each day, feeling more powerful and recognizing that powerful is not about the office that I hold. It's about giving love to others. mother of two, Angelica Hines. How do you do at work with all the doctors and all the employees and patients that come in sick? Are you the embodiment of peace? And when that patient's so upset and complaining, are you the one that's giving love through your eyes? And do you hear God saying, be mine with your mind, so that others can feel your vibration? My dear friend Ellen, my old friend without age, Ellen Fisher, you were always a powerhouse at Aventura Hospital. And Evelyn Carter right now is asking me to say China. China. Evelyn always tells me when I meditate, she's waiting for me to laugh. And if I could just throw out a China. So there it is. Okay, Jessica, thanks for joining. Enid, who's always here. Everyone just be at peace. And do this when you're not on the water. Do this every day. Find your yukti or your method that will bring you back to you. Life is a gift. And I know I'm getting older, but I feel like it's moving way too quickly. And so I just settle. No more missed opportunities. So let's close out together now. Just breathe in. One more time. Breathe in nice and deep. And let it go in the water. Away it goes. This is my gift tonight. I will remember this tomorrow. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thanks for joining. We'll be here next Thursday live.